I was depressed for a while in my 20s, and I literally Googled, I literally Googled how to be happy. And what the best thing that I found was the key to happiness is to make other people happy, right? So I followed that, and it was actually true. I'm always trying to understand exactly what's going on in every moment so that I can be prepared.
Oh, be prepared. Okay.
Yeah, but not always avoid. It could be to try and help people too, right? Like here's a good example. Just today, I was leaving my house to go get groceries, and I saw a woman who was struggling to move her her vehicle. She was stuck, and I prepared myself with every scenario in this situation so I could help her in a good way so she can benefit from it and I could be protected and everyone's good, right? And it was good. It worked out. It was very happy moment.
Vincent came with a pattern. Every 6 years or so, he loses his close friends and starts over. This session is about keeping the people you love while you keep growing into someone new. Underneath, it sat an old survival rule he learned as a kid. I have to do it all on my own. We map his whole history on the boards, then use strength and belief cards to see it clearly. The turn comes when he stops fighting his past and starts choosing what to believe instead. Watch for the goosebumps line, "From now I will treat myself as I would treat my child," and the 3 beliefs he leaves with. If you coach others, watch how the visuals do the work. I am Max, and this is Visual Coaching. Real coaching sessions, no script.
Vincent, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too.
We're doing some visual coaching today, and I want to ask you, what's the topic you brought for us today?
I brought a topic about relationships, improving my relationships. I was between two, so careers or relationships. So yeah, let's just go with relationships.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What's happening in your relationship or relationships?
Nothing like really bad or anything. Like my life is fine in general, but it's something I've always struggled with was keeping long-term relationships with people. Like it seems every 6 years I have a whole new batch of friends.
Oh,
And I don't really like that. Like I don't want to keep that trend going, and I'm not sure why I do that. Like I have theories and such, but yeah. So
okay. What's your
mhm.
theories?
Well, my theory is that I have so much like I'm really curious, and I like doing a lot like travel. Like I'm in the Philippines and I like traveling and doing lots of things and trying new things out. So my theory is that after like 5 or 6 years, they say scientifically you're a new person, right? Like you have all new cells and everything.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah. So I feel like maybe I've um like outgrown my friends, but I don't want to say that because I don't think that's like true. But like almost like I don't match my friends anymore, you know? Yeah. But I don't know
Okay.
if that's it. Yeah.
And you realize that how? What's the thing that makes you realize, oh my God, this is happening again?
Well, I just realized that my closest friend, I haven't talked to him for 6 years. So well, not
That's a long
has
time.
it, yeah, 6 years actually. It's been exactly 6 years. So now I have a whole new batch of friends again, and yeah, I don't know. But the thing is, like, then I think about it, like, do I want to like be best friends with my, oldest friend again? And like my oldest friend was like from when I was like 22 or no, 25, 26. And then I think like, I don't know, like we're so different people. We're totally different. I don't know how we're going to like really connect very well. So I'm not sure how to keep my friends, but also embrace the new person that I'm becoming.
Okay, so that's the split. You say
Yeah.
you're becoming a new person,
Mm.
and that is in conflict with keeping the stable relationships. That's how you
Yeah.
see it?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That seems how it is.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Okay. Interesting. Can you tell me a bit about your past? How that happened? You said several times already. Just a little bit of history, because now we touched on it on a more abstract level, except of your oldest friend that you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me a bit more about when did it happen in your life? What are the instances? How did you feel during that times? What happened in your life so that you made these transitions or these steps, this growing out of the pot? If I imagine a plant, right? You have a plant,
Yeah.
it grows, you water it, you give it the nutrients it needs, and then at some point it
Yeah.
outgrows the pot that it is in, and you have to put it into a new pot, a new environment in that
Right.
sense, right?
Yeah.
If
Yeah,
I can
that's it.
stay with your analogy of outgrowing here, say,
But I
take,
I don't want to feel like be so prideful about it, because I don't think it's like a good thing that I'm doing. Like I don't know if it is or not, but and also I think that my friends are outgrowing me too, right? It's almost like we're just growing different directions, and now it doesn't seem like we really fit anymore.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, tell me, when did it happen in the past? What were the
Yeah,
instances?
that's a good question. So I guess the first one, it happened to me actually. From my friend, my first best friend, he moved away when I was a really little kid, really really little kid, and I was devastated about that. And then I feel like I never really had like a really close, like very open, vulnerable relationship with a man ever since I was like 7 years old or something. They've always been a little
Oh,
bit distant. Yeah, like people. I've always been friends with people I don't really like that much.
okay.
Yeah,
That's sad, no?
it's very sad. Yeah, I feel very lonely like regularly. Like I've learned to cope with it and everything, and I have lots of friends, but yeah, that very personal connection. I don't think I've felt that since I was like 7 or 8 or something.
Okay. I haven't felt a close connection since I was 7 years old. That's what you're saying.
Well, with a best friend, like a man. I have with like women in my
Okay.
family. Yeah, very specifically in that category.
Like with your mother or your sisters or your cousins or something?
Yeah, yeah. Exactly. Like I trust my family,
Yeah. Women and
but
family.
with like,
Okay.
yeah, yeah, for sure. There's more specifically like my relationship issue is more specifically with like men, like male friends.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean,
Hmm.
you're a man and you share a lot of the biochemistry, the societal roles, the patterns that you grow up with other men, right? And
Yeah.
I guess not being able to share that puts you on a lonely track, as you said.
Yeah. Yeah. You nailed it. That's exactly it. Hmm. Hmm.
Let's
Yeah.
go back here to the instances. So you said with 7-year-old that happened. You told me about your friend from when you were 22 years old, right?
25. I got it wrong. It was 25. My bad.
Okay. And best friend from 25 that you don't connect back today, right? But I
Not
guess
really. Yeah.
things have
Yeah.
happened in between that from
Yeah.
in these time spans. So we only have one instance here. So what else
Yeah.
happened since you were 7? And let's
A
build an
lot.
account. Let's build an account here. Not of everything, of course,
Okay.
but of
All
this
right.
of this male relationship relating
Yeah.
pattern that you say outgrowing
Right.
people or not connecting. What were the key
All right.
moments, right?
Well, there's quite a few big moments, and they're mostly trauma related. Like emotional sadness and everything.
Sure. Yeah.
So yeah, the first one was with that man when I was, or that boy when I was just a kid. He moved away. I was really sad, and then after that, I had a new best friend, and I didn't really like him that much. Like I thought he was kind of an asshole, to be honest. But so like whenever he would call, I would actually beg my mom to pretend that I wasn't there, like I wasn't in the house.
Oh, you didn't want to see him?
I know I rarely wanted to hang out with him, but I considered him my best friend because I don't know, there was no one else that I feel like was my best friend, you know. I was a bit of a passive kid.
Yeah.
I'm still pretty passive. So like if someone said, "Oh, I'm your best friend," I was like, "Okay, you're my best friend." You know, like I wouldn't put up a fight or anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what happened? Let's stick with building this account here.
Yeah, sure. So then this guy, we were best friends until I was at the end of elementary school at 12. We don't have middle school in my small town in Canada. So at 12 years old, you go straight into high school. And he made a pact with me. He said, "Hey, man, I think it would be fun if we went to different high schools than the rest of our classmates in our elementary school, right? You know, like meet new people and like have fun and stuff." I'm like, "Oh, that's a great idea." So I agreed with him to enroll in a high school that was far away. So we would like be together, but none of our classmates, like we knew nobody. And the week before before class started in the new school, he told me that yeah, I'm not doing that. He's going with the school that all of our classmates are going to from elementary school. So I was totally alone so I didn't see anyone from elementary school from that point on. That was the end of that. Oh, yeah.
My God,
sad
that is
thinking about it.
Yeah, I can feel the pain, you know.
Mm. Yeah, it was really
getting
painful.
all welled up here. God.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing it. I try to stay strong. I don't know how to peel on camera and like cry or anything.
Don't worry. It's an emotional topic,
thanks.
so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so you were on your own again.
Yeah, I was on my own again, and I was pretty confused and scared. But I decided to kind of, I don't know, it was kind of I started getting really tough, you know? I started going to the gym when I was 12, and I was playing hockey, and like I was getting really tough. I was still passive, but I was getting tough. And I kind of started to see it as like a challenge, like, oh, like, you know what? I could just do this on my own. Like I could just, maybe I'm telling myself that now. I don't know. I don't really remember exactly. I remember I was really sad and like scared and everything, but at the same time, I was a little bit relieved at the same time. It was a bit of a relief because I didn't like my friend, right? So, yeah. And most of my friends at that school too. Most of the people at school too. So, I like quite a few of them though. But anyway.
From the high school.
From the elementary school, I like quite a few of my classmates, but there was quite a few I didn't like, and I was kind of relieved to not see the ones I didn't like, but also sad that I was like betrayed and I wouldn't see the ones that I did like. Yeah.
Obviously, yeah, betrayed. That's a good one also.
Yeah.
Scared.
Yeah, definite betrayal, yeah.
Betrayed. Okay.
Yeah.
So now you're in high school, completely new pot. You have to reorient 100%. New social structures, new group, new subjects, right?
Yeah.
New everything.
Yeah.
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 Sounds very tough. But you managed. You survived. You built the necessary beliefs on top of that experience. Like, I can do it on my own, right? It's not something that you voluntarily did, but that is a necessary belief in that context for you to make it out of there, basically, right?
Yeah, well, it's like I didn't have a choice, you know?
Exactly.
I was like on a roller coaster, and I can't control where the roller coaster is going.
Yeah.
But
and that's the tragedy of being a kid, you know, generally speaking. You have so little control over your time, who you spend time with, what's happening in your life. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. That's it. Yeah, you have very little control. You just kind of got to go with it.
Yeah. So we have.
But I made Sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
So when I went there, I was 13, grade 8, and very quickly, it wasn't scary for very long. Very quickly, I made a new best friend in the new high school, and we had a lot in common. And he was a really cool, fun guy. Also a bit of an asshole. I think I have a trend. Except for the very first best friend that I had, he was very kind. Ever since then, I've just been meeting half asshole friends, you know? Maybe I'm an half asshole. I don't know. Probably. I don't even know.
Okay.
So So we did that, and I met him, and we bonded on like skateboarding, and like I was into like, I was into like some weird things like firecrackers and stuff like that, you know.
Sure.
So yeah, normal boy stuff back in the '90s.
Skateboarding, correct, firecrackers, okay.
Yeah. So we bonded on that, yeah, and yeah, we're still friends nowadays, actually. So technically, he's my oldest friend, but I rarely talk to him. Like I talk to him like once a year, like when he sends me a message on Instagram to a reel or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. But when you talk, you're you're building on the existing relationship where you left it, basically, or is that kind of weird?
No, not barely. I'm so different now, and so is he. He has like 2 kids and like a wife and everything. Yeah, it's so different. Yeah. So I want to like reconnect with him, but like based on who I am, and like I could tell neither of us are pretending to be someone that we're not, which is really nice.
Yeah.
But very different, extremely different. Yeah.
Okay. So we have 4 stations now, where you all say, yeah, left these relationships behind you mostly. And that was like the school time, right?
Yeah,
As
that was
I see it.
elementary and early high school. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah. And then I guess from there we go to late high school. We go to university or college or something.
Yeah, get this. So my
Sure.
that new best friend. Okay, here's some like irony here for you. So like the best friend that betrayed me, I guess we could say betrayed me in elementary school. His name is Jared, right?
Okay.
And then my new best friend in high school, early high school, his name is Jarrett.
Okay. Jared and Jared. Okay.
Yeah, Jared and Jared. And now get this. So now Jarrett, he invites me to go move to a new high school with him where we know nobody. It's the exact same thing. Yeah, I know. It's so weird, right? The exact same thing. And I agreed to it. I don't know why I agreed to it.
So,
but I agreed to it.
But then you ended up going to that new high school together?
Yeah. He didn't betray me. He was very honest, this one, and he didn't betray me. And we went to the new high school, and it was amazing. It was incredible. It was way better than the old high school. The old high school was crappy in comparison, and it was amazing. I had the best time ever in that high school.
Okay. So you switched schools at least 2 times on your own account, basically, or on being invited is one thing, but you also say yes, right? So
yeah. I asked my parents, talked to them, but it worked out with our moving and everything because we moved like it's well worked out. It was so weird, but like
okay,
like we moved to the school I asked to go to, like nearby, just by chance.
Cool. Job related from your parents or something like this, I assume.
I guess so. Yeah, it was all very
or house related.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Okay.
I was just going with the flow. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean you have to move where your parents are. You know, that's that's
true. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Say, if we look at this, you know, just until here, what patterns do you see?
Well, I see a pattern of just only having one best friend rather than a whole bunch of like really close friends, and that best friend is very different than me in a lot of ways. And moving away and having a fresh start keeps happening. Here I am in the Philippines, not doing that at all. Yeah.
You would say that is still a pattern.
It's definitely still a pattern. Yeah, maybe that's where the 6 years is coming. I mean, I guess that ties back to that. I don't know. You're the coach. But yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Which other patterns do you see?
That's it in that regard.
So we have 2 things here. friend characteristic
Mm-hmm.
or friend character somehow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then you also mentioned here now the, how do you call that? Fresh starts, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. So you have these best friends, single relationship, not really part of a group. You have these fresh starts. Why do you think did you do that? Why not being part of a group? Why this?
Felt safer.
Safer?
Felt safe. It felt safer, yeah. Significantly safer. I still do that. But yeah.
I'm going to put why here, right? So, okay. What
Not
about
entirely yet, though.
it? Yeah. What about it feels safer?
It just feels safer. Like, it feels like if something goes wrong with one friend, then I don't have a problem with all the friends, right? Because they're in separate worlds, separate territories. So if something goes wrong with one friend, it's just one world I got to worry about, like that. Yeah.
If something goes wrong with one friend,
Yeah.
the others are still intact or well, technically also in a group they would be still intact, but they're not even affected, right?
Yeah, unaffected. Yeah, unaffected. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uninfluenced. I think like influence would be a good word for this too.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that one friend that I'm maybe having a problem with could influence the others, you know, and it could be a mess, right? And like, I just want to keep the peace with everyone. So I don't want, like, I hate drama and stuff like that. It just feels like a waste of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you experienced that in a group? You would be ousted and, it would be like thrown out. That, where does that idea at all come from?
I don't remember. Probably from elementary school. Yeah. I think the late years in elementary school, like grade 6 and grade 7.
What happened there?
Because, yeah, that's the thing. I'm trying to remember everything. But like, when I was like really, like until grade 6, everyone was all the same. Everyone was like best friends, basically, except for like little things. And it was all like really kind of cool and fun and nice. And then all of a sudden, everyone like started developing, and going into puberty. And I didn't get affected by that very quick, like that much, like not that quickly anyway.
Yeah.
So I didn't really get all the dating and kissing and all the lying and betraying and all that stuff. I didn't get it. So I stayed out of it. And it just felt really dangerous to me. So I just found myself just wandering around the hallways for the last 2 years, not talking to anyone.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wandering.
And I would talk with previous grades, like grade 5 and like, yeah, because they would still play soccer and do like fun stuff that I like. But it was embarrassing, right? Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, it was embarrassing?
It was embarrassing, yeah, hanging out with the younger grade and being by myself all the time. It was, I found it embarrassing. But I just knew that once I get out of like elementary school, things will be better. So I just kind of just grinded through it. Yeah.
Just grinded.
Yeah.
Okay. Seems
Is this a coaching session
Seems
or
a
a
lot.
therapy session?
this is a coaching session. We can't touch the past, because we want to say how things, if we understand to some degree what happened to us, right? We can reframe that experience. We can look at it from today's eyes. We can start doing that, right? You're not a kid anymore. Sure,
Yeah.
you still have the memory of those experiences, of what happened,
Yeah.
but you also gained a lot through these experiences, and we'll get there a little bit later. But you already said one of your survival beliefs here. I can do it on my own.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that happened that you now have that ability, right?
Yeah,
And that
that's
belief
true, yeah.
that you can do things on your own.
Yeah.
That comes from these hard times. So we can now that we're adults re-evaluate the past. We can't change it. We still have to live with unpleasant memories, right?
Yeah.
But we
Yeah,
can
true.
give them meaning differently.
All right. Okay.
And that's what
Yeah,
that's
I
what we're
appreciate
doing,
that.
right? So we don't try to change the past. We accept it for what it is, but we also now in retrospect can see what we gained, not only what it cost us.
Right. Okay. All right. That was good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and again, it sounds really like a hard time you had there. You know, just grinding through it. It's like you got to survive, man. It's like, okay, let's keep going.
Yeah.
Don't
Pretty much.
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah, you got
Just-
it. No, that's it. No, I like what you're saying. Yeah, I was just going. I was creating a dial tone with what you're saying, basically. So yeah. Yeah.
So you have these experiences, you know, and it started here in late elementary, and
It gets worse, by the way. It gets
it gets
way
worse. Okay.
It gets
I'm
way
sorry.
worse. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me. Sorry.
I just want to
interrupting.
prepare you. No. You don't. I just no. It's going well. I don't feel like you're interrupting at all. So where should I go after the moving to the new high school then?
Sure. Yeah. Let's let me add a new board here, and
Sure.
we can circle a bit between those, right? Because we want to separate like the different themes we're having. But yeah, let's go back to the chronological order of things. Yeah. So what happened after the high school? So basically we now connect here, right? So you have Jared. I'm not sure if I wrote this right. And then
Jared or Jarrett?
yeah. And then from there, basically, what happened after that?
Yeah. Okay. So so we're in the new high school. Wait, no, we're in we're in high school. The first high school, we became best friends with the new Jarrett, and we're having a fairly good time. He's a little bit crazy, you know, like he likes to do crazy things, but I don't know. I liked his company, so I went along with it, and I found it a bit fun too, but I found it kind of bad. Yeah, we just stayed together, and yeah, it was pretty good. It was honestly pretty good. It was like a good, you know, it was a good after elementary school experience, I would say, in that regard. I was definitely a lot happier here. But the other issue is that most of the other men in that early high school, this is the reason why he wanted to move to a new one, and I agreed, is because most of the men in that high school were like so violent, like so violent.
Like the teachers or what? You mean the other boys?
No, the other boys. Yeah, the other boys. It's like notorious for being one of the most like dangerous, like worst schools in Canada or something. Yeah. Yeah. So regularly we would get like I would get challenged a few times to a fight for no reason. Fight you know, it's like something from a movie. Like, let's go fight at the
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
this literally happened. Like a scheduled fight on Sunday at 1 p.m. and we're gonna have my buddies, you're gonna have your buddies. Like, it was so stupid, you know. So I never did any of them. I just resisted, and eventually it went away. But yeah, it was kind of nuts.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you had that violent environment.
Yeah,
you tried, but you tried to stay out of it, and you resisted it by, you know, you also said here, your friend liked to do crazy things, and I assume you followed that. So there's that you both shared, and that helps you also to stand out, right? So you don't do the exact same thing that everybody else does in that sense.
That's a good point.
You create your own out group, basically, right? This
that's
standing
true.
out part.
That's true. Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Okay. Where did it go from there?
So then we went to the new high school, and this was great. This was a great high school.
Oh, yeah.
I'm really glad that we moved to this one. Really nice teachers, no violence, no one picking fights for no reason, like just a normal environment. And get this, I ran into my first best friend that moved away. He was going to this high school.
Oh, that's great.
It sounds great, but nothing like, we just pretended like we didn't know each other, you know?
Oh, why that?
Yeah. We're so different. Like he's part of, like, he's black, right? And he's a part of the basketball group. and I'm like in the skateboarding, like you know, like I don't know, listening to rock music group, right?
Okay.
So extremely different. I still liked him. Like I have him on Facebook, and we've messaged each other a few times, even recently. But there's just like, yeah, he's still. I could tell he's still a very nice guy, you know. But yeah, that was kind of sad that we didn't like. I didn't have the courage, or it didn't work out to become friends again. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one. I did not
Yeah.
have the courage to become friends again.
Yeah.
Let's note that here.
Yeah, it's true.
And because you have that one here, this one here. I'm just gonna mark these here in blade. These are like kind of beliefs, right?
Yeah.
And looking at things in retrospect.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So, but it was pretty good. I had a group of friends actually. It was really nice, but I kept it very safe. So I didn't date anyone in my group of friends where everyone was dating each other like crazy and stuff. That was like a rule of mine, and so I didn't do that, and I didn't become best friends with any of the other people in the group. Still just with the one from the first high school. Still just stayed loyal to him. Yeah. But I did become best friends temporarily with one guy, and this was the worst thing out of everything that has happened, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, this was rough. So I did become best friends with this guy for a little bit, and we became very close. He was in like, you know how they say like a friend in need is a friend indeed, right? So he was a friend in need. His parents kicked him out of his house. He was having a lot of trouble, and all of these things were going wrong in his life, and he had nowhere to go. So I asked my parents if he can live in our basement for a while, you know, explain the situation. And I had my first girlfriend. I was 16. I had my first girlfriend at this time, and we were I was in love with her, and she was in love with me, and everything was okay, I guess. Not really, but it was. I mean, it's my first girlfriend. It was a mess,
it's
but,
experimentation. It's fine.
Totally. Yeah, experimentation. She was older. She was a bit older, and so yeah, I was with her, and then I became best friends with this guy. His name was Derek, and he stayed in my basement, and so we became very good friends. I consider him my new best friend now, and later it turned out I figured it out. I felt something was off, and I just confronted my girlfriend. Like, what is going on? And she confessed that she was having an affair with him when he was living in my basement. I was like, that was the most devastated I've ever felt. Probably, yeah, in those years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was really rough. Just thinking about it, my heart's pounding. Like, I forgave her and I forgave him. I did, because I know that he came from a bad place, and so did she. So I understand, but I just really trusted them, you know, and yeah, it was really hard.
Yeah. It's great that you can see it this way, because it really shows that you can put yourself into other people's shoes, right? That empathy part. But
you have to.
Well, yeah, not everybody can that easily.
Right. Okay. Right.
And of course, that was a devastating experience for you. Yeah. Again, the betrayal. Is that right?
The betrayal, yeah. But there's no upside to this one. There was no upside. Like with the one from my first friend, yeah, I was devastated in a way, but there was a lot of upsides to it, right? This one I saw no upside. Like I lost my girlfriend, who I loved, and I lost my best friend, and like, you know, my heart was broken, right? Like it was just, I didn't see any upsides. Like I just,
yeah.
And also my old best friend, part of the group, he knew about it and he hid the whole thing from me.
Oh.
Yeah, he confessed that to me, and he cried, and like he never did that again. Like I believe that he made him. I believe that he truly believes that he made a mistake, and he didn't know that it was wrong. So that was fine.
Good. Again, let's look at the bigger picture here. Okay, let's zoom out.
Okay.
Any patterns that you see emerge when you look at this? If you look over here, any repetitions, any new things that you see?
It's just like I guess betrayal is the trusting, betrayal, passive, being very passive, and just going with what my friends, trying to help people, in a sense.
Yeah.
A lot of it is like I felt bad, you know, like I felt bad not being friends with my first best friend or my second best friend, you know, the one in elementary school. I felt because his parents were so mean. Like they would beat him with a stick.
Oh my God.
You know, I know it's scary. I'd be at his house and I would watch him getting beat with a stick, and I'd just be terrified, like wanting to go home so bad. I was like, man, like, yeah. So it's not his fault, right?
There's some trauma to be worked through on his end.
100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. But he has a kid now, but it was a one-night stand kid. So that's kind of, we shouldn't talk about this. I don't want to do any gossip or anything. Yeah.
No, but you're putting two important things here, right? So,
Right.
that is, you are, he said I am, but you were like this, right? Being very passive, trying to help.
I was.
And you have that betrayal happening.
Okay.
That was not actually what I were. I was. Correct this.
No worries. I'm an English teacher, so it's like OCD at this point.
Betrayal repeat.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. That just kept happening.
Wow. Let's create a pattern page and have a look there. Oh no, actually no. Let's before we do that. Let me quickly think about where to go from here best.
Yep.
Yeah. It's good. Do some sighing. It's one of the most effective ways to relieve stress.
Really?
And
Okay.
it is. And your brain doesn't differentiate between lived real experience in the moment and memories, replaying memories. It's the same neurons firing. So you do relive that stress by remembering that stressful situation.
Right.
Right.
Oh,
so
wow.
it's totally fine to have your heart pounding, to to be there. Yeah, be emotional. It's okay.
All right.
So we have these patterns here that are emerging, that we see across your past, and you said you felt bad for your inaction. So what you also have here is that how that thing how I feel, right?
No, I didn't feel bad for my inaction. I felt bad for I felt bad to like turn away a friend. Like I felt bad like realizing my friend is bad for me and then not being friends with him anymore. Does that make sense? Because I felt bad.
You felt bad for cutting the relationship?
Yeah. That's exactly it.
Okay. So it was not inaction, it was actually the action.
Yeah, I felt bad for doing any action. Exactly. Yeah. That's
felt bad for ending my relationship. Okay. Then I got this wrong. Let me correct this over here. Because I copied that.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. Seems like. So from what I'm hearing, can I mirror something to you? Some things?
Yep. Go for it.
It seems to me you're a very empathetic person. Is that right? Or is it empathic? I think empathic.
I don't know.
empathic person. Because you can relate to how other people feel. You can name your own emotions very well, at least the unpleasant ones that we talked about.
Yeah.
You have that emotional capacity
Yeah.
to relate easily, right? And let's put this here under the umbrella word empathic, and that can be a superpower, right? If
Okay.
used right, but it can also overpower you,
Yeah.
right? Because you feel too much. That can happen.
Yeah. That's exactly. That's exactly. Yeah. That's true.
Yeah. I feel too much. Yeah, that can
Yeah.
happen.
Yeah. This
And
is
so
true.
it's a question of seeing it for what it is, and that's a skill,
Yeah.
an opportunity.
Okay. Okay.
And no skill is always useful in all circumstances, right? No skill is useful in all circumstances.
No
Right?
skill is useful in all. Oh, I see what you mean. So only certain circumstances is useful.
Yes, it's contextual.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That makes sense. Like you don't use a hammer to screw in a screw.
Correct. And
Okay.
or if you are a great speaker, right?
Yeah.
But you can never shut up. You know, you're overdoing it.
Right.
And that
Okay.
becomes
Yeah.
a problem. Right.
Yeah. Yeah. For sure.
And same on
I agree
this
with
end
that.
here. So it's really about tuning in that strength. So
Right. I see. Okay.
because there's overuse and underuse.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So on this end here we have underuse, basically,
Yeah.
and that's really hard to control with these rather passive parts here when you say empathic, right? You don't tune it intentionally, probably, but overuse.
Yeah.
But one can do that. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
With all strengths, and that's definitely a strength of yours, right? And the question is between underuse and overuse. You know, where is like the sweet spot where you say, here, that's it, and in which
Yeah.
situation do I use that to which degree?
Okay.
And learning for myself, where are my boundaries? Where do I not want to go? For instance, you ended that bad relationship because it was not good for you. But then feeling bad for him too much, right? That's also,
Okay. Yeah.
it doesn't help you, and it also doesn't help him. So in that
That's
sense,
true.
it's overuse in that
That's
situation.
true. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense.
So I want to put this here. So that's a strength
Yeah.
here. And what we're doing right now is a little bit of education around strengths, right? Because you can do over and underuse in strengths, generally speaking.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Let me send you the link here because I think where we're going with this here. Okay. You can join me here.
Sure. MetaFox Online.
Yeah, MetaFox Online.
So, what is this? Is this just a new conference?
No, that's just
I see.
the tool we're using. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Now that you're here, let's actually work with strength cards.
Okay.
And I want you to pick strengths here, cards that you consider your strengths, up to 10.
I don't know how to do this I just pick anyone. I don't know how to do this in a good way. I feel so embarrassed. Like,
You go from top to bottom and you click the things you like. The
about
things that
myself?
resonate. Of course, about yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So self-aware.
You can just pick
Yeah.
it with a mouse, you know, just silently.
Okay.
Take your time.
Okay.
Select the cards you want. You can also unselect things again if you want, because we have a maximum of 10 that we want to.
Do I go through the whole
Yes.
list?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Some of them I didn't click, like they might be true, but I just feel it feels shameful to click them, so I didn't click them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me actually.
These are the ones that I feel good clicking, like feel like I should click.
Okay.
That I believe about myself, I should say.
These ones here. Just copy it over to a new board, because otherwise the other one is a little bit too much. Okay, let's park. Should we ever make another session? I think we can't have a look at these feelings that feel too shameful. That's I think there's
Oh, no.
There's something.
No, this is like this is something else. This is something else.
Yeah, that's something else that we don't go into right now because we also have a time limit. But there's something to look at, I think, because in coaching what we do is no.
This is related to my religion. It's like a Christian thing.
What is a Christian thing?
Like I can't say that I'm these things because it feels shameful to say these things about myself. You know what I mean? Like certain positive attributes about myself.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I need someone else to tell me. Like I can't I can't say that I'm these things. I would need someone else to tell me to like have it said. Does that make sense? Like imagine you're winning a game and you say, "Oh, I'm winning. I'm the winner." Wouldn't that be shameful?
That would be fact. Maybe I'm a bit too German for that. But if I'm winning a game and I'm saying I'm the winner, that's just a fact.
I mean, it's true. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
And especially if people in the context of strengths now repeatedly tell you you're doing great with X, then at some point you can also say I'm good at that. But okay,
right, yeah. So that's it. That could be it. That could be it. Actually, maybe I haven't heard these things about myself. Someone tell me these things, so it doesn't feel right. Yeah.
Okay, but it's fine. We work with these ones. We work with the ones that you selected here.
Yeah, sweet. Sounds good.
And these are important because our strengths come into our lives. Some because we have an innate, tendency for them. Others are learned. All of them are a mixture of these things, right? So we don't have to go into the nature versus nurture discussion. I think both play a role here. But what is definitely true is that they have been shaped by your past. And so what we have been doing now for the last 40 minutes, right, is reviewing your past, reviewing your history. What has happened in your relationship? You said yourself, this is trauma related, right? You said you were confused, scared, betrayed. You have these negative, deeply unpleasant feelings from that time
Yeah.
that you got and learn in these situations.
Mm-hmm.
But what you also got from these situations are strengths. And that is what we're looking at right now. And my question here is, how do you see these strengths here emerging or being hardened, being developed further because of the past that you lived through, because of the hard experiences?
Tactful, self-aware.
Okay, self-aware.
Perseverant.
Perseverant.
Oh, dude. I couldn't read that. I don't know why. Perseverant.
Uh-huh.
Perseverant, yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about these before, just tell me how these things connect.
Yeah. So these things are all like not trusting people, right? Generally, like self-aware and tactful are generally comes from not being able to trust people.
Okay.
Yeah.
How so?
Well, tactful is like I'm always thinking about what people could be doing or what I could be doing better or how to protect myself or how to help people or like I'm always trying to understand exactly what's going on in every moment so that I can be prepared.
Oh, be prepared. Okay.
Yeah.
Be prepared and avoid.
Yeah. Be prepared, but not always avoid. It could be to try and help people too, right? Like here's a good example. Just today, I was leaving my house to go get groceries, and I saw a woman who was struggling to move her her vehicle. She was stuck, and I prepared myself with every scenario in this situation so I could help her in a good way so she can benefit from it and I could be protected and everyone's good, right? And it was good. It worked out. Like it was very happy moment.
Well, happy that this worked out. Okay, so it's for you you run the scenarios to be prepared.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
What about the not being able to trust people? How I still don't see how that connects.
I can't trust other people. I can't trust other people to be prepared and to do the right thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't trust people to be prepared.
Oh, wait, self-aware? Oh, sorry. That was for tactful.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, I'll move it here.
All right. Self-aware is it comes from that. It definitely comes from that, but I don't know how. I don't know. It's like self-aware is almost like, how can I benefit from everything that's happened to me? You know, how can I grow from it? How can I, like, how can I grow from it? How can I be a better person so that I can put it all behind me, or it could be like, so I could be just a better person. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so powerful. 100%. And, I have been doing recruiting in the past. Like, doing interviews, doing assessment centers, these kind of things from the, not from the participant side, also, but also from the other side. And one of the highest indicators for great performance in people is self-awareness. And that's exactly what I'm saying, because you have the ability to mold yourself, to change.
Yeah.
And that can only
100%.
happen if you have accurate self-awareness. Just exactly what you said. That's exactly what you said. Of course, if I have a wrong perception of myself, how am I ever going to change in a way that benefits me? Right?
That's true. But sometimes I get all paranoid and OCD about it. And I think, oh, am I like having the right self-awareness? You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's something else.
Let me write here, overuse.
Right.
That's
great. You hit that. Yeah, nailed that one.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to be less self-aware. Like I'm trying to just trust, like, as you know, I'm Christian, right? So I'm trying to trust God more and like trust the people who I know who won't hurt me and like not be so vigilant all the time. Yeah. But also at the same time, see my faults and the things I need to improve about myself at the same time.
Yeah. And that is the right dosage of it, right? That's exactly what you're describing.
But I don't think I'm quite there yet, though. I think I'm still working on getting there.
Okay, what about
Thanks for
the
the
rest?
validation, though.
Yeah, sure. I'm happy to validate. If I see something that fits my understanding, of course, then I'm happy to offer it. Right? You can also
Awesome.
at any time reject
That's great.
things that I'm offering.
That's great. I think that's a very humble quality.
What about the other cards here? Are they all like individual, or do we have like clusters where you say, actually these belong together, similar qualities, similar
Yeah.
background story, similar implications for my life today?
Good point. I mean, playful. I was playful ever since I was a kid. Ever since I've been happy. This is just like a core part about myself. But sometimes it can turn into a defense mechanism. Playful has become a defense mechanism, actually. Sometimes, not always. I like disguise a defense with a playful act, right? If that makes sense.
How so? Give me an example.
Yeah, sure. Like if something is giving me a lot of pressure and stress, I will change the name of it to something silly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I think that's a great self-regulation technique.
Is it? Sometimes I feel bad about it because I'll call my dad, like I'll think about my dad and a funny name rather than think of, dad or father. And I feel like kind of bad about that. Like, oh, I'm like, I don't know.
Disrespectful or something?
Yeah, it feels like disrespectful. Yeah, exactly.
Which is the whole point, I guess. Because
I think exactly. Yeah, that's it. That's the full point. It's to like take the edge off, right?
Yeah.
So,
yeah, and that is a self-regulation technique.
okay.
Because you want to take the pressure off, and that's great because you're no use to anybody if you're paranoid, as you put it. Right? Or if you're like loaded with so many things in your life. You need to let go, release. And that is how we do through arts, through sports, through fun, through play. You know, these are all ways to cope with a sometimes relentless world.
Yeah. 100%. That makes sense. It seems like I believe you. I believe that's a coping mechanism, exactly as you described it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's a positive. Coping sounds negative, has a negative connotation, right?
I think it's negative. Is it not negative? It seems negative to me.
Yeah, the word coping mechanism is negative. I give you a new one, or offer you a new one. That's a self-regulation technique, and you need those because
self-regulation technique. Okay.
Yeah, it's like sighing or box breathing or meditation. You know, all of these are or can be used as self-regulation techniques.
I see. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Thanks for I'll just thank you at the end of the end of the session.
Of course. Yeah, we'll not resolve everything in the conversation here. See.
Yeah,
I think it will reverberate a bit with you, and you make sense of it.
Yeah. No, I like that. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, self-regulation technique. Is that what you said? Self-regulation technique?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write this down.
Yeah, it's here on the board. Have it here. You get all the slides, don't worry.
Oh, do it? Okay, never mind then. Okay, great.
Are we still gonna make it through the rest of the strengths? Yeah, we have many here. Quite a gifted person.
See, I told you it's shameful. I knew it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just joking.
Okay, you can't accept praise.
Thanks. So, spiritual. I think a lot of these things build off of these ones: the playful, tactful, and self-aware.
Okay,
if that makes sense.
Absolutely. Yeah. Let's call these key strengths.
Okay. Cool. Nice. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, I think spiritual definitely comes from self-aware, 100%.
Yeah. Okay. What else? How?
Yeah. Okay. Spiritual comes from self-aware. Perseverant definitely comes from that comes from all the struggles. So I guess that could be a key strength.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
Got to push through. You got to do the grind, or these are like the things you
said.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. So perseverant. Yeah, that comes from all the struggles. This is one thing I could say that I do definitely have, like, and I don't feel shameful about it. Yeah, so that's one thing. So spiritual, yeah, comes from there. Appreciative, I think, comes from just how I was brought up. How I was brought up. And I think that could come from self-awareness as well.
Because you realize how you have been brought up. Is that what you're saying?
Oh, interesting. I guess, yeah, I could be appreciative of that, but also appreciative of like what other people do, like for me, and in general, try and, you know, be appreciative. Like, don't hide your appreciation, as you could say, or don't take too many things for granted. Yeah, so.
What else?
Yeah, so patient. I've always been patient. I don't know where that comes from. I've always been patient.
Okay. It's okay. We don't have to get perfect mapping.
All right. Helpful.
Helpful?
Helpful. Helpful. I think also the way I was brought up.
Okay.
And a spiritual thing as well. Actually, that is very spiritual, especially nowadays.
The helping?
Yeah, but like combination of how I was brought up and spiritual, and also self-aware too. Combination of these three. Because when I was depressed for a while in my 20s, and I literally Googled how to be happy. and what the best thing that I found was the key to happiness is to make other people happy, right? So I followed that, and it was actually true.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah. So that one, and then forgiving, spiritual, and how I was brought up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here, all connected to Christianity.
Yeah.
To your two beliefs.
Yeah, a lot of these are. Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
Yeah. And then independent comes from definitely comes from perseverant. I don't know, I'm struggling with that word. Comes from perseverant, and comes from comes from all the trauma, like everything that happened, betrayal and everything. I just realized I can't rely on people, so I became independent. Also, my mother passed away when I was 15 too. Around that time,
Oh my God.
when
So
right
sorry.
before the first girlfriend. No, yeah, no problem. Thanks. It was a long time ago. I think I've dealt with the emotions around that pretty well. And so trauma independent comes from that, because my dad was, he wasn't very good at like the non-working stuff, So I had to learn how to cook and do my laundry and all these things at a young age, like be independent about these things at a young age. I had to get like a job and everything. So yeah.
Then what about the curious and creative?
Okay, curious and creative. Curious, I don't know where that comes from. That actually comes from my first girlfriend, I think. I think I learned that from her.
Oh.
Yeah, I think I learned that from her.
To be curious? You would say
To be curious,
you weren't curious before?
Not that much. No, I was more safe and cautious before, and then I became super curious. Because I don't know, I loved everything we were doing and like all this curious stuff, and it was really interesting. My mind was just expanding like crazy. So I kind of kept that. It was beautiful, but it also became a dark side as well. It was a double-edged sword, curiosity. Curiosity killed the cat, right?
How for you?
I tried drugs for the first time when I was 30 because I was bored.
Oh, okay.
And I was really bored. And and that was a mistake. So.
Well. What about creative? It's good. And I personally, I would also connect that to playfulness. You know, if we
Right.
play as kids, you know, it's a very human behavior, but also other animals, you
Right.
know, that have play like as a testing ground for new behaviors without severe impact to real life. That's play.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. I can see that. That makes a lot of sense, actually.
And of course, that
Yeah.
connects very well to curiosity because you test things, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
But
for sure.
so I wouldn't I wouldn't maybe say learn in that sense. If I can offer something else, I would say
Sure.
to allow yourself. How
Yeah,
does that
I did
sound to
allow
you?
myself because I hated drugs before this, right? And this ties in with my new best friend. So my new best friend invited me to do this with him when I was 30. Yeah, wow. I just realized, but I don't blame it on him at all. But yeah, he invited me, right? I remember the moment, like I was rollerblading, I was so bored doing the same thing, going to work, same thing over and over again. Very healthy, a lot of friends, feeling very good. And then just he called me, and I was gonna say no to his offer, like go to a rave and do all this stuff. I was gonna say no, and then I just hesitated, and I said, I just realized, what am I doing? I'm doing the exact same thing I've been doing for the last like forever. And I'm like, yeah, man, you know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah. So it came from being passive as well, like a passive thing. But maybe that was that passive?
You know, there's times you want to be active, there's times you want to be passive. There's room for both of it in our lives. So does it really
I
matter?
agree. Okay,
So-
doesn't matter. All right, fair enough.
How about creative?
Last
one.
creative. Creative is
Yeah.
a new. I think that comes from the curiosity. After I developed curiosity, I became creative.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically making curiosity a skill. Creative, you know, comes from creating, doing something, bringing something
Yeah.
new into the world. How do you do that today?
Yeah.
Or how do you connect that?
I don't know. Many ways, like different, like the little different ways. You know, like I don't know. Like I don't paint. I do some art, but it's nothing special. You want to see my art?
Sure.
Do you have time? It's coloring. It's coloring.
Yeah. Show me, send me a picture. We'll put an overlay
All right.
for
All
people
right, sounds
watching.
good. Okay, sounds good. I'll send you a picture. It's really simple, but I try and do it in a creative way, right? So that's one outlet. That's the most like, but like other ways too, like cooking, with my health. I try and be really creative with my health. I try like invent new ways, and I try and incorporate other ways with ways that I'm used to doing, kind of like blend Filipino ways of doing things. Like I wash my laundry by hand now, you know, which I think comes from a creative trait. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I would even argue teaching, you know. Teaching is
Right. Oh,
is
yeah,
extremely creative. And you said you're a teacher, right?
totally.
And
Totally. Yeah.
because you have to address people at their level of skill, and so you always have to be creative in a sense to adapt in the moment. And you have if
Yes.
you don't, you're a bad teacher. We all have bad teachers. So
No, you're. Yeah, oh, yeah, I know the feeling. Yeah. No, you're totally right. That's exact. You definitely creativity is a very big point. Yeah, you're right.
yeah, cool. Yeah, ... because there's so much more. Wow, so many strengths, and we have some key strengths, and for the rest, let's call them auxiliary strengths, maybe.
All right.
Why not? What do you think about the picture overall that we're painting here?
Looks fine. I don't know. Looks good, I guess.
Looks very powerful to me.
Does it?
Is it not?
It looks like me. It just looks like me. Like, I feel like I'm looking at myself, like my mind.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's good. That's, you know, you're washing your own brain. Like, you know, doing some brainwashing.
Oh yeah. There you go. Brainwashed. That's awesome. Self brainwashed. Right.
100%.
I wash my brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a good joke.
And if we go with that analogy, you know, you're looking here at your brain, at your thoughts, at your mind, right?
Yeah.
There's some things that have become strengths here that you use every day that help you in interactions. You told me about the woman you helped, about the teaching, about your religious practice that you have where you use these strengths. The fact that you can live in the Philippines alone, more or less. I assume that your family didn't come with you or so, right?
Yeah.
All of
Actually, my
that-
dad is here, but he's in a different part of the Philippines.
Okay.
Yeah.
So many strengths here connect to the positive things in your life. But we also found at least one thing here already, where you say, overuse of being self-aware leaves you paranoid, leaves you overthinking.
Yeah. Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And so look at this in detail and tell me what are the things here that connect to unhealthy patterns that don't help you anymore? Because also that overuse and paranoia that has developed in that school time you told me about, right? And it's a useful skill in that time. Because if somebody, if you have to fight, I don't know, or people challenging you, or people being violent around you, you have to develop these social senses. You have to become paranoid. You have to prepare for every eventuality mentally.
Yeah. That's
because
true.
you don't want to be caught off guard. So in that context, in the past, it makes sense 100%. But you're neither that kid anymore who's helpless.
No. Yeah.
Secondly, you're not in that environment anymore. But you still have that thing ongoing to some degree, right? That belief, that skill on that strength on overuse. So which other overuse examples can you bring into this picture where you say, oh wait, that does actually not help me anymore, and if I want to live a happier life, a healthier life, I want to build those relationships with deep trust, right? Mutuality. What are the things here that are in your way?
Tactful, competitive tactfulness, or like having to watch out for every possible scenario that could ever possibly happen ever.
So your belief is
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry for interrupting. You go.
Okay, yeah, just that. Yeah, trying to trust in trust in what I should trust in, right? And not having to break everything down into Lego blocks.
Yeah. So the belief that doesn't help you anymore is this one: I can't trust people to be prepared and do the right thing. Right. That's what you're saying. Same with the.
No, I think this is still helpful.
Okay.
But to some degree, like I think I'm overdoing it. I think I'm overdoing that, like you said.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What else?
Yeah. I think being too playful
leads to
being too playful leads to you could say like dishonor or disrespect, or it could be that I'm not seeing things for how I should see them, or I'm not feeling things for how I should be feeling them, and I'm just pushing them away, like pushing certain feelings away by just being playful instead, or certain experiences I should be experiencing. Yeah.
Pushing feelings away.
Yeah.
So that's a way to numb yourself?
Not to numb myself, almost like just to feel joy instead of whatever it is I should be feeling.
Well, should you be feeling those things, or because like the outside world tells you should? Because
no, I believe
the word should.
I believe the outside world is telling me I shouldn't, and I should.
When who tells you then you should?
I just figured it out. Like I just know.
So you tell yourself?
No, it's just like the playful thing leads to stress and lack of wisdom. Like it just keeps me stuck, right? Like it keeps me stuck doing the same routine, not really growing, growing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's keeps you stuck. Keeps me stuck in old patterns. That is what you're saying.
Yeah. 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 Exactly. Yeah.
Okay. Let me put this over here.
Like imagine this. Here's a good example. Imagine your friend comes to you and tells you that I don't know. Oh, okay, imagine this. Imagine this. Imagine like going somewhere and someone's car broke down, right? And on the side of the road. And you laugh or you be playful and say, "Oh, hey," make a joke as you're passing along, to them to make them laugh or whatever. Wouldn't it be much better to just do what you should do, which is to like be worried and have all these negative feelings in the moment and then help them and get through it,
I think there's a time for either. This is not there. I don't think there's a general answer. This is better than the other. Sometimes you need to lift people's spirits, and sometimes you have to help them face the darkness, and both has its value.
All right. Well, I'm not sure I agree with that, but
and overusage is in both scenarios a bad thing, right? Say,
yeah.
if I pathologically say you now have to push through your unpleasant past, but imagine you're not okay with that. You're not emotionally accepting to that point that you can confront your past, right? Then nobody should push you into that.
Well, I just think, wouldn't it be so much better if you stopped, felt these feelings, helped them, and then make jokes afterwards, right? To lift everyone's spirits up after the thing has been dealt with. It's almost like if being playful as a coping mechanism feels like I'm, what's the word where you push away work or you don't do your work that you should be doing?
Avoidance?
No, there's a word for it. Procrastinating. It feels like you're procrastinating.
Oh, okay.
Feels like procrastination. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. What else do we have?
Yeah.
If
That's
anything?
I don't know. Is there anything else? I don't know. Perseverant. I think that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with perseverant. I'm just like only be perseverant when I need to, though, so not always be in survival mode, you could say, because there was a while. I'm out of it now, but there was a because that's all I knew how to do. That's all I knew.
But you overcame that already.
I did, yeah, I did, but I'm still
Good.
it still comes out every once in a while, but I could see that my perseverance is starting to come out in the right times now.
Great. And that's a perfect example for overcoming past patterns. That's so great.
Cool.
Let me don't even write that down here that there is anything to do, because you're already in that self-regulating pattern to update your programming, basically, right?
Okay. All right. Nice one.
Okay, I see one red flag here. That is here, the I can't trust people. What about this one?
Yeah, this has got to be the biggest one, right? Yeah. I realized this when I was younger, when I was in my 20s. I realized that I have trust issues, but it's not something I just forced myself to trust people, but that didn't really work that well.
No, it doesn't. Yeah. Because trusting people means letting go, means opening yourself, right? And you can't force that. It's the exact opposite of force that you need.
That's true. But I found myself forcing myself to let go. But it was kind of dangerous.
Let me recap where we are.
All right.
So we looked at your strengths and looked at the sections where we say there's overuse of these strengths, which manifests in certain beliefs or certain behaviors.
Yep.
And now we want to look at these 4 different post-its that you identified, which come from a time where they made sense in these circumstances.
Okay.
But now you're in different circumstances. You're a different person. These things might not make sense anymore or do not make sense anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But the question is, what do we need to change them into, or what do we need to do less or more of? So how do we want to handle these in the future?
Okay. Sounds great.
Cool. Let's call it the switch. Switching. Okay. Well, which one do you want to start with?
So we're in this board, right? Relationship board?
Overuse, where you say paranoid, because I think that's a good starting point. And
Yeah.
then we see. Yeah, then the trust thing is probably similar. Let's see. Okay, let's start from this one.
Mm-hmm.
You said that. Sorry, let me go back here. Ah, yeah. So that comes from your self-awareness, and you want to still be self-aware, obviously, improve your life, improve your yourself, but without doing it too much, which I interpret as, running scenarios over and over, overanalyzing, kind of freezing in overthinking, this direction.
Mm-hmm.
What is your belief here that is behind this behavior?
I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's like a cocktail of beliefs, if anything. I would say.
Okay, then let's try something. I haven't done that before.
Okay.
And because let's try to verbalize the beliefs that don't help you anymore. Okay.
All right. Sure.
For this one.
Mm.
You can just take the ones where you say, these resonate with me.
Oh,
and
got it. Okay.
And we connect them to the patterns that we found.
Okay.
I'm sure it's gonna match up quite well.
Mm. I don't know. I'm struggling with these ones more than the other one.
If you say you don't find yourself in any of these, then it's also okay. We can.
No, I do. I found one. Like, I'm struggling with it because is this like something that I do? Like, these are feelings that I have, or are these things that I think about myself, or that I should do?
Well, these are things that you believe about yourself, or about others.
Okay, like for example, one says I should not take up too much space. Now, is this something where like throughout the day, like subconsciously, I'm not taking up too much space, like because or is this something like I believe that I should not take up too much space and I should reduce the space I take up? Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I guess the first one describes the belief and the second one describes the behavior. But the behavior is also rooted in that belief, no?
The behavior is rooted in the belief.
If you're not taking up much space, then you probably believe that you shouldn't.
Well, what if like you find yourself not taking up much space, but you think you should take up more space and you're actively trying to break that habit? Then I should not select it, right?
Oh yeah, then you can still select it and say that's a belief in progress. Work in progress. Also fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. All right. Got it. Thanks for clearing it up.
Yeah. Are you good? It's getting late.
Keeping the peace is more important than being real. That's a tough one. I don't know. It's my job to fix other people's problems. No, not allowed to. Oh, yeah. Not allowed to become a burden. Not allowed to become a burden. Oh, that one's good. Oh, you know what? I'll remove this one from that one. Okay, I'm done. I got 20. Sorry, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully we can still read those because there's so many
Right.
on the board, and the font is too small.
Okay.
Next feature request. Yeah. Okay. Give me a second to rearrange that here a little bit. Put this over here.
Sure.
And then we come back there. Good. Okay, you have quite some unpleasant beliefs here. You might have noticed that in the tool, it was only showing unuseful beliefs.
Negative? Yeah.
Only
But
negative beliefs. mean, they
don't know if-
were useful at some point. The question is,
Right.
are they still useful today? I'm not saying they were never useful. Okay, you said some of those are things you already have resolved or you're working on, you are aware, and others are things that we should still probably talk about. Or should we talk about all of those? What do you feel like?
No, just the minimal one.
Okay, can you tell me which ones are the important ones for a conversation?
Yeah, I do not easily fit in, I think is like huge.
Okay.
And then I'm afraid I'll mess everything up. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I must anticipate problems at all times. Maybe letting go means losing control. I do not know how to say no to myself. I often assume others will
Just moving things a little bit around here.
Yeah, sure. I often assume others will adjust to my needs. I think that's like maybe one of the top ones, actually. It is my fault if others are upset. I think that's it. I'm good with that.
Okay. Let's take those over here. Let's see how these things connect. Maybe you can cluster this here a little bit yourself. Right, it's a whiteboard.
Sure.
You can move things around. So please put the beliefs in the right place. How do they connect to the things you said earlier? If they do. Or maybe they're new clusters.
Yeah, sure. So, I do not easily fit in. I think I can't trust people.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I'll mess everything up. I think paranoid. Must anticipate problems at all times. Probably I can't trust people to be prepared. That's one you mentioned, eh? Letting go means losing control. I don't know where to put this one. This one's kind of.
It's okay. We can have
odd.
new ones. It's fine. If we
All right.
surface something new, that is important. That's fine.
Sure. It is my fault if others are upset. I think this is paranoid. I do not know how to say no to myself. Stuck in old patterns. Procrastination for sure. Wow, this is good. I often assume others will adjust to my needs. This one is a kind of a unique one. It's true. I think this goes with procrastination.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now all of these are things that don't help you in your life, right?
I think this
You
goes
still-
here.
Okay. Great.
Yeah.
Then we do have these 4 clusters that we identified earlier. But now we can point a little bit more specific to the beliefs behind what we discussed, right? Because in order to change behavior, if you want that, we first have to change what we believe about the world. You know, what is true about the world. If we don't change that, we will not change a behavior. Classic thing from, you said you were going to the gym, from sports is, right? You have to believe that you can do it, that you can build muscle, that you can get to the results that you want to. If you can't believe that, well, you will probably not go to the gym, except if you really enjoy it and these things. And the same is true for, well, all these things here. So the next step here is now to do the flip. What would you have to believe to overcome your problems that are caused by these beliefs? So we want to replace belief A with belief B. So what would you have to believe for the things to come true that you want, instead of the beliefs that you have that keep you stuck in the current situation.
Okay. Okay, got it.
And we can go one by one through each cluster. We have probably one, maybe two new beliefs that you would like to form. What would those sound like?
All right, so we're starting with the overuse one?
Yeah,
Cluster?
we do.
So what is the goal that I'm trying to achieve?
Well, what do you need to believe instead of the beliefs that we have here?
Yeah, but to achieve what? To achieve what? Happiness or something?
Well, our initial goal here was to look at the relationships and you putting yourself in a position where you can more easily create those long-term relationships along people that grow, or maybe not, and maybe be fine with it, right? But not having this as a problem in your life anymore. Maybe it's also fine to step out of this. But what do you have to believe to make that happen, right?
Okay, got it. Okay, well, let's go with to keep long-term relations. Okay, or like be okay with it. Yeah, I got it. What could I believe? Let's see. What's the best thing? What's a better thing to believe? I think to believe that not everything is my fault. Yeah. What goes on around me is not. I'm not responsible. Everything that goes on around me. Yeah. That's 100%. That would be nice. Yeah.
Does that already cover everything here, or is there something else that you still
I think
need
that's
to make fit?
I think that's basically like the root of it. Like sometimes it gets so like I get so wrapped in this responsibility thing that if I like see on TV and they're like having a bet, like I don't know, they go to prison, I feel like somehow responsible for going to prison or something. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's so weird. There's no way I'm connected to that, but like I somehow think like, oh, what could I have done differently for this to have not have happened? I'm like, there's literally nothing.
Yeah, that's definitely some overuse there.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah.
Okay. And how do you feel about that sentence? I'm not responsible for everything around me.
No, that's too like broad. Like I'm not responsible
Okay.
for it.
Yeah.
Because I'm responsible for some things around me.
Okay, yeah, then tell me how it should be phrased.
I'm not responsible for everything around me. Like I don't know, like I'm not responsible for everything around me. I don't know. How did you rephrase that in a more? I'm only responsible for some things around me, not everything.
Maybe I'm only responsible for things I have control over. At least from the example that you shared, you literally have no control over it, so you can also not assume responsibility.
Yeah, but this stems from somehow believing that I have some sort of control over it. So that doesn't work that well.
Okay, so I guess to the control thing we get in the next step.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Okay, so let's make this positive.
Okay.
Because it
Oh,
has
I like
the not thing in it, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Say, what are you responsible for?
Okay, I'm only responsible for reasonable things that I have. They're for things that I have reasonable control over, or reasonable things that I have control over. I don't know, something with reasonable in there.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, that looks better, much better. That's good.
Okay. Let's keep it for now. We can do another review round once we have done all the others. I think then things will start falling into place much more.
Good.
Let's go to the control section. Okay, let's go to the easy one here. I can't trust people. Of course, I'm kidding. Not easy.
Yeah, no doubt. So I can't trust people. So letting go means losing control. I do not easily fit in. I don't know about this one because like I have like let go, you know what I mean? And I lost control and I got hurt so many times every time I did this. So I don't know if I should change my belief on this? Or if I should change my belief, how do I change it? Like how do I have this as a good belief? You know what I mean? But still not get hurt all the time.
How about I can trust the right people?
Ooh, that's good. That's good. I can trust the right people.
Because
like
I
that.
do understand that, trusting the wrong people is, well, you make mistakes, but at some point, you're stupid if you trust everyone.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like, are you going to leave your bicycle outside,
Yeah, not in the wrong neighborhood, definitely. Right? But there are people that you can trust.
Yeah. Yeah, there are for sure.
Right? I can trust the right people.
Yeah, I like that.
Does that solve the other two here with letting go and not easily fitting in?
I think so. Let me think about do not easily fit in though. I think it's like pretty much there with that one. I can trust the right people. I do not easily fit. I'm trying to imagine myself in an environment around other people, and I'm trying to fit in, but I don't quite, because this happened recently actually. So I'm trying to like remember that and see if I can trust the right people. I don't know. How about something like I can be myself, or I could be unique. I could still be myself and fit in, or something like that. Like I don't have to be like everybody else to fit in. Yeah.
I can be myself and still fit in?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. 100%. That's like really a question of the right people.
That's true, yeah.
Because where do you want to fit in? And if everything's super tight and, holds you down and doesn't allow for development, then it's just not the right people, I guess.
That's true,
Yeah.
Okay.
Great.
All right.
Are we good here for now?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. I must anticipate all problems at all times.
Yeah. So I can't trust people to be prepared and do the right thing. Overuse. This is like I just want everything to be good, and so I want to do what I can to do what I can to make sure that everything's good and safe and everything's going okay.
Yeah. I only have one or two problems with that sentence because everything is a lot, so it's impossible.
Yeah.
And the I want to is making it your responsibility, and just means, it should be so easy, If I fail, then if I don't manage to, then I'm stupid. But you say that in the context of something impossible.
Yeah.
Right? So it's setting yourself up for failure from the very start, say.
It really is. You're right. Yeah. It has a good like a good
intention.
The good intention, yeah, but it's impossible. You're right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Yeah.
I think I should be okay with problems happening around me. I should be okay with problems and things happening around me. Wow, this is relieving. Just saying that is relieving.
Yeah, you can't predict everything. You don't have to control everything. Problems happen all the time, and that's okay. And then the big ones, the repetitive ones, the annoying ones, those we solve for good. And the other ones, we take a breather and life goes on.
Right. Yeah. Like global warming's not my responsibility. Like all on my shoulders.
No, definitely not. Not solvable for you.
Yeah.
No, that's one of the big misconceptions and ideas of individualism that we have learned, that you as the center of the universe can do everything and happiness and life and global warming and
It's true.
marrying,
It's true.
but travel, kids,
all
but
the same.
stay flexible. Just do everything. Easy.
Yeah, do everything. Also be a hunter-gatherer, but also have a house. It's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, not gonna happen, right? Say it's okay to have problems. It's okay to have limits. Is that also part of it?
Yeah, this is good. This is really healing. Right? Like already, just like saying this out loud.
Do you want to also put the whole thing with, I have to be everything, expectations, I have to do everything for everyone? Should we also put this into as another belief?
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Because the one we have here is about all the predictions and anticipation of problems, overthinking.
Yeah.
And the other one is more like accepting, sorry, you only have 24 hours and that's okay,
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, they definitely tying together. I like that. Yeah.
So what should I write here?
Oh, just accept limitations, like accept limits.
I accept my limits.
Yeah, or you could say I accept my. I don't know. Maybe I don't like that. Oh no, I do like that. I accept my limits. Yeah, no, that's good. That's really good.
Okay. Cool.
But then isn't that like keeping you down? You know what I mean? No.
Well, I'm not saying stay within your limits.
Right. Well, isn't accepting your limits staying within your limits? Accepting you can't overcome your limits?
No. I think you have to differentiate between the present and the future. Do I have to accept? I have to accept the present as it is.
That's true.
Because
I accept the present. I accept my current limits.
Sure.
Okay.
You can be ambitious. You can, do things to go beyond your limits, outgrow your pot, in whichever dimension. But how things are today, if you fight with the current reality, you will always be sad because, reality just is.
Yes.
The moment now just is.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm good. I'm just I don't know, processing. I don't know.
Okay. All good. Just making sure.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
The last one, last cluster.
Okay. Sleep. Okay. It keeps me stuck in old patterns, procrastination. I do not know how to say no to myself. I don't know. Can you help me with this one?
Sure. What you refer to here as myself is probably your thoughts.
No, it's more like more like my habits, like bad habits. But thanks for the prompt. That was perfect.
Okay. So what keeps you from replacing them with good habits?
I don't know. It's just so hard. Maybe just tired, like from work and everything. Like there are a few things I really want to change about myself, but I'm just like I'm actually stressed about how long it's taking to change these bad habits.
Well, every habit has a function. Okay. Like that's important.
Yeah.
It serves a functional purpose in your life. If you're a smoker, then that's probably stress relief, right? Apart from it being addictive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you take other drugs, then this is about numbing yourself, right?
No, I'm not. They're not that bad. I'm not a smoker. I'm not a smoker or take drugs.
I'm not suggesting. I'm just exemplifying that every bad habit has a function.
Yeah.
So the question is, what function do these bad habits serve? Because you still need to do something to have that function, right?
Because I don't even really like these things that much anymore, And when I'm doing them, I don't even really enjoy them. But I still do them because I've just been doing them for so long, and I feel
like what? What are you doing?
Well, but one just happened last night, and I actually feel guilty about it all day today. Is that I watched too many YouTube videos last night before bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
What else?
And coffee. Giving up coffee has been really difficult. I've decided I want to give up coffee, or at least drink it in true moderation. Like I don't drink much coffee, but
Oh,
I have a plan for how much coffee I want to drink, and I'm having trouble sticking to that plan. Oh yeah, like I know how much coffee I want to drink, either zero or this amount, and I've been having trouble sticking to this limitation, to this amount that I set on myself.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Mutation for coffee. Anything else? We can go into these.
I don't know. I mean, those are the two. Oh, video games. I told myself not to play competitive video games. I don't want to play competitive video games anymore because they make me feel like angry, you know? So, I don't think they're good for me. So, although I haven't been playing for like ranked, like for like points and stuff, I've still been playing them, even though I know I probably shouldn't.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We can address those. I think that's. Let me put the different color here. You know, let's put them here with bad habits.
Mm.
And what we need to do here is to understand the function, and then build a new habit. What do you? Because you can't just stop smoking. I mean, some people can, right? But probably it's easier to stop smoking if you just reduce your stress level, right?
Yeah,
If that's the primary function. So
That's
build a
good.
new habit, or you need to make the function unnecessary.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
so
but that's the thing is that like last night, it wasn't even necessary at all. And
Well,
I did both things anyway, and I didn't enjoy them whatsoever.
so it was necessary. You don't do unnecessary things. It fulfilled. Okay, let me ask you, what function was fulfilled by you doing this? Because there was a function fulfilled. Otherwise, you wouldn't have done it. It's that simple.
Oh, just making use of my after work time. That's literally it. That's all it was. For the chess and also for the YouTube videos. That's all it was.
Okay, let me throw in a couple more things here.
Sure.
How about entertainment?
Like YouTube?
Yeah, or the games.
But they weren't entertaining.
Well, then it's bad entertainment.
I know,
But the function it serves is still entertainment.
but it didn't function that way. Like it was just I was literally just filling my time. And I even remember when I was playing it, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm not getting anything from this. Like this is just a waste of time. But I kept doing it anyway.
Okay.
Like it's
Can
really
also-
like dumb.
It can also take the place of a substitute action, right? What are you not doing that you should
that's
be
true.
doing? Right?
That's true. You know, it was a procrastination thing, I think, maybe. What I should have been doing, because I was feeling really good last night, like especially really good. And I should have spent that time feeling good, doing good things, which is what I really wanted to do anyway. Like either just like meditating or reading the Bible or just resting in my bed or even just watching a good movie or something like that or talking with my family. Yeah.
Sounds like all of these things are nice, but they also cost a lot more energy than just watching short form YouTube video content.
But the thing is, I felt energized last night. Like I didn't need to do these things. I could have done more demanding or like better things. I could have done all of these things and it would have been worth it.
So why didn't you?
Because this is just what I always do. Like it's just literally, it's like a ritual almost.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess
Ritualize.
the other things seemed a little bit daunting in a sense in that moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like resting in your bed isn't daunting, you know what I mean? Like especially when you're feeling really good.
Being alone with your thoughts, that can be
Yeah.
daunting.
Nah, I guess that's true.
Because that also brings back maybe the pattern from earlier, being alone. Is that there? Does it resonate?
Yeah, wow. Because yeah, that's true. Oh, I just remembered. You just nice one. Yeah, you just triggered a memory. So you know what? There wasn't another function to this, and this is what made me feel better about playing these games. Was I'm gonna do them in a different way today, a more social way, and I'm gonna try and make friends as I do them. So my goal was to make friends as I played the game. So I even went online and looked up like what are more community friendly platforms to play chess on rather than just chess.com. And I tried them. They were useless, but I tried them.
Okay.
Yeah, that was it.
So the function is not feeling lonely.
That was another like alternative function. Yeah, I would say. But I had a feeling I wasn't. I don't know. I guess that was an alternative function because I did justify doing it for that reason. So yeah.
So let's assume that's the primary function,
Yeah.
then I also can see how reading the Bible doesn't help because you're still doing it alone. How lying in your bed doesn't help because you're still being alone, you know? In that sense, you need a behavior to do something that helps you not feeling lonely. And that, by definition, involves other people, you know? Go out, play basketball, go out, play chess with a real person. I don't know, have a coffee, have a conversation, whatever it is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Much better.
So it would have to be anything with anybody.
Yeah, that's true. That would have been I would have been more drawn to do something with somebody based on how I was feeling last night.
Here we are. So in that sense, it was procrastination. You procrastinated
It was for sure.
the social, whatever social thing to do.
Yeah, you're right.
Doing something social. And
Yep.
you said those other things seemed daunting.
A bit, like not that much. Honestly, like I could have done them. It just was way easier to just play games, like significantly easier. Not significantly, because those things aren't hard, and like I do them every day normally, but last night for some reason I decided not to. I don't know why. And yesterday was like the best time to do these things, so kind of weird. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Now let's go back to the belief down here. I do not know how to say no to myself. What do we do with
I do
our
not
beliefs?
know. I do not know how to say no to myself. Isn't that what we're talking about? Oh, well, what's a
Yeah.
better belief?
What's a better belief? Yeah.
Right. Sorry.
Yeah, we have a short excursion here, right? So
Yeah.
let's put this here, give it a headline.
Oh, that was
Excursion.
excursion. Got it.
Functional habits,
Yeah.
right? And then, yeah, they need to be replaced with something that resolves the function.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about the
So-
belief?
So I do not know how to say no to myself. I know how to say no to myself. No. I don't know. Like what's I do not know how to say no to myself. I am comfortable denying myself of empty pleasures.
I am. What is it? Empty
Pleasures.
pleasures. Okay. Can I give this a positive spin, because this is, denying sounds so harsh and empty pleasures sounds so harsh.
No, I think this is really good. Well, okay, what's the positive spin you want to get put on it?
I don't have it 100%, but something along the lines of I can act or I can help myself as if I am my best friend, right? What would you recommend your best friend doing? Would you say, yeah,
Ooh.
just stay home, just play video games, just be lonely? You wouldn't say that, right?
No, I wouldn't. I'd give them really good
Yeah.
advice.
Exactly. So I can treat myself like my best friend. How about that? That would include that thing that you're saying, but it gives it a positive spin because it contextualizes it as having a good relationship with yourself.
Yeah, but I've been having issues like holding best friends. So there's kind of a fear thing behind that. Like hearing the word, like it's not, you know what I mean?
I
Like it's not,
understand.
yeah, it's not very familiar or whatever. So yeah,
Well, then maybe practice on yourself, you know?
that's true. How about like what do you say? I can treat myself as I would my best friend. How about I can treat myself as I would my child? Because I would never,
that's
ever, ever
powerful.
recommend.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Goosebumps. I have goosebumps.
because you just had a child too, so that's
I
perfect.
treat myself as I would treat my own child, like this.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
That's great. Yeah, with limits, but also with lots of love, I guess.
Right on. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Can we replace that one, or is that still here?
I'm comfortable with denying myself of empty pleasures. I treat myself as I would treat my own child. Yeah, let's get rid of the negative one. Sure.
Yeah, I mean it's your call. I'm just making suggestions, right?
I like it. I like it.
Okay. Yeah, then we
personally.
keep it. We keep it.
Yeah,
You don't have to
okay.
read anything for me. I don't like it, but this is not really about me.
Well, I'm thinking like my future self looking back at this. Maybe I wouldn't like saying this. You know what I mean? But right now I like it. Right now I do like it because it seems like such a truth,
Actionable
you know what I mean?
thing. It's also actionable.
Yeah, exactly. Very actionable. That's true. Yeah, also very actionable. Yeah.
Great. Last one here. What about I often assume others will adjust to my needs?
I often, yeah, this one's really weird. I don't really know how to explain it, but like I do really, it's almost contradicting of what I normally do. Like I normally really want to help people, and I want to like almost like go out of my way to like try and help them and all these things. But at the same time, I feel like sometimes I'm almost like a wrecking ball crashing into a building, expecting everyone to just move around me as I go through.
Yeah.
Yeah, all at the same time. Like they're contradicting, but it's strange. Yeah, it's something.
Can we make one more excursion? I know, the whole session is getting longer and longer, but I threw out all the different beliefs that you selected.
Okay.
I might have seen a pattern. I want to show you that pattern.
Sure. Yeah.
And then you tell me if that's there. Because these beliefs here that are on the board, they're taken from a concept called schema therapy, which is part of psychotherapy, right? And that says exactly what I told you earlier. These beliefs form an early childhood or ongoing childhood through different experiences, usually unpleasant.
Yep.
And so what I see between the lines here is the following patterns. So my needs or interests are not respected. So let's assume that's something that happened to you repeatedly.
That's true. Yeah.
But you do have needs, and you need to get your needs met. There's no way around it because otherwise you die, depending on need very fast. So
yes, for sure.
So what you have to do is either I have to do it myself.
Yeah.
That's one route, and we had that already, right? Okay, if my surroundings, my family, my friends, my close social group, whatever it is, right? If they don't stand up for my needs, then I have to do it myself.
Yeah.
The alternative is I have to make sure to fit in. Because if you fit in, then, basically they will care.
Yeah.
So we have those two trains of thought.
Yeah, that's true.
That come from here. But what you also learned from this, if other people don't respect you or respect your needs, there's one more thing that you can easily learn from this.
All right.
I do not matter. because others don't care about me. So I learned to also not care about me, right? Or I don't matter. And that didn't show up that much in the things that we discussed right now. But earlier on, if we look at these here, right?
Okay.
There you have that quite strongly also.
Yeah.
The whole not doing mistakes, not doing enough.
Yeah.
It's all about fear of losing the social in-group status, right? Here, my opinion doesn't matter. I come last. These are beliefs. Let me actually copy that to maybe make my point.
Oh, that is definitely a common denominator. But it's almost like I feel like it's almost my image of myself. Like if I don't do enough, all these things, then I won't even be able to look at myself in the mirror, kind of thing. Rather than
Of
people
course.
liking me. Yeah.
Hey, man, all of these things are identity, 100%.
Right.
But that
yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
And as a kid, you can't forge your own identity, but you're not a kid anymore.
Right.
You can decide who you want to be if you have the skills for it, and you do. Because the only skill you need is the self-reflection, the self-awareness.
Yeah.
And then you have to have the courage to say, maybe I'm going to be somebody else tomorrow than I was today.
Yeah.
And then you need also time, but mainly you need self-awareness and courage.
Okay. Okay. That's good. Good to know.
Yeah. So yeah, I have to keep everyone happy, building harmony. Here, I don't matter. I'm not good enough. I mustn't make mistakes. It's selfish to express what I want. I feel guilty when I say no to others. I'm not allowed to become a burden, so I don't matter. I always come last. I don't matter. My opinion doesn't matter. I don't matter. I should not take up too much space because I don't matter. Can't please everyone. Okay. Yeah, and then I have to do it myself. Right?
Yeah.
It's my fault to have others. My God, you selected so many.
I know.
No, that's good, because we want to simplify, right? We want to simplify.
Yeah.
What's the core patterns?
Right.
And okay, this I'm not sure. Others will adjust to my needs because I have to do it myself, or I will literally die. You said you had to, work very early on.
Yeah.
And now, how do you say no to yourself if you learn that you have to do everything and you can do everything?
That's it. That's right. That's it. Exactly. How can you? Yeah. I learned when I was younger. I learned to only rely on myself and what happens in my own mind, which actually backfired as I got older. So.
Yeah. What do you think about this clustering?
Sorry. Which are we on a different board here?
Oh, sorry. You can always follow me on screen sharing.
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Well, it's hard to read them. Oh, I could increase the full screen. I still can't read them on full screen.
Yeah. Say what we have here now is basically as the core wound of things. You're not being seen, your needs not being respected or being met emotionally, physically, financially, right? On different layers.
Yeah.
And then from that you learn, I have to do it myself, which has different consequences when it comes to beliefs. I have to make sure to fit in, because otherwise nobody will take care of my needs, and I'll be alone. And for social animals like humans, that's deadly. In the past it has been a death sentence to be left alone, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
And then lastly, I don't matter, because others also don't treat me like I don't matter, and connected to other beliefs like I always come last, my opinion doesn't matter,
Yeah.
I shouldn't take up much space. All of this is basically means that your needs, your opinion, your whatever doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Clustering negative beliefs. Okay.
Yeah.
So we have the core of things. And now with this in place, All right, let's go back here. I know it's a lot of unraveling here, right? But here you
Yeah, I'm
you
with you.
said, I often assume others will adjust to my needs, right? And
Yeah.
and I would argue you do that because you had to. You had
Yeah.
to take care of your own needs.
That's a good
And
point.
this is why this cluster here is so important,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so what would be a good replacement for I assume others will adjust to my needs? You know, in the past you had to put your needs first because nobody else
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, it's true.
Today that's different.
Yeah. Yeah. That is different now. You're right. I can lean on others. Maybe.
Yeah.
I can lean on
That's great.
others. Yeah. Yeah. Even like I'm expressing this all openly with you, but like emotionally wise, I'm like constantly managing like my emotions so I can like lean on you as a coach and
Yeah.
like not trying to be so independent. So it's
You
kind
can.
of yeah, so it's nice. But yeah, thanks.
Okay. Wow, these are a lot of reframes here.
Yeah.
Let's have one last board and then wrap it up, okay?
Yep. Sounds great.
Okay.
What time is it there now? It must be like afternoon or something, or
12:30.
okay, yep. Nice.
Okay, let's call this my new identity, because beliefs are really about identity.
Yeah.
And we have all these nice beliefs here now.
Yeah.
Please have a look at those. What do they have in common? How do we make sense of these? What's the common denominator?
I'm only responsible for things I have reasonable control over. Among all of these, or in each column?
All of these, I just put them randomly here. There's no
I see.
order at the
I
moment.
am only responsible for things I have reasonable control over. I am okay with problems happening around me. I mean, those go together for sure. I can lean on others. These are all very similar, aren't they? I can trust the right people. I am comfortable of denying myself of empty pleasures. That one's separate. I accept my current limits. That one still goes with the responsible thing. I can be myself and still fit in, for sure. I treat myself as I would treat my child. This one goes with I'm comfortable of denying myself. Oh, that they are together, so that's why. Yeah.
Yeah, those two.
Yeah.
What about the two yellow ones?
I can trust the right people. I can be myself and still fit in. I mean, that goes with that I can lean on others, right? Oh, I can be myself and still fit in.
Like these two, like here, those two. Is that the cluster that you're making?
Yeah. I'm not sure about the other yellow one. I can be myself and still fit in. I feel like that's a degree of that I can lean on others. And also, I'm only responsible for things I have reasonable control over. That goes with those two at the same time, I think. Because I could trust people to love me for who I am. I should be able to. But also, I'm okay. I should be okay with just being myself and letting other people be them and I be me, right?
Oh. Wow. Final step in the making, okay?
Yeah.
Because in the process that we have been doing, we have been going down into several rabbit holes, extracting information,
really?
and now we're clustering up again, right? And now we're doing the last up clustering again.
Oh, okay,
So-
great.
Right. So let's give every cluster that we have here, all three, like a headline. And I'm gonna make proposals, okay? And then we
Yeah,
can just
sure.
go a little bit iterative. So
Yeah,
the
no
middle
problem.
one is really about self-love. No? To treat myself as I would treat my own child.
Yeah, self-love, self-care, self-love, self-care.
Care. Okay. I care for myself. How about that?
Yeah,
For-
100%.
With an I statement. Great.
Yeah. Also, like discipline, I think too. I don't know.
Well,
if
yeah,
that's-
care goes in
That's
different
right.
directions.
True.
Yeah.
That
From somebody
discipline
who
definitely-
has kids, I can tell you, it's has lots of different dimensions.
Right. Okay. Well, you're finding out, eh? That's awesome.
Not always the way I want to, yeah, but okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I hear
Then, what about the second one? I'm only responsible for things I have reasonable control over, accepting current limits. I'm okay with problems happening around me. I can still be myself and fit in.
Yeah. What am I doing? Labeling the left one?
Yeah, the left one. Wow.
I'm
What's the
only
headline?
responsible. I'm only responsible for things I have reasonable control over, except my current limits. I'm okay with problems happening around me. I can be myself and still fit in. I don't know. I'm not Superman. Like,
Yeah. Okay,
like-
let's make this positive.
sure. I'm only human. Or I'm human. Maybe get rid of the only. I'm human. Maybe. What do you think?
Yeah. If it resonates with you, it's good.
Is that positive though, or
Yeah, it's
I
also
mean, it's
fact.
positive to me. It is fact, yeah. But I mean, that's the point. Is it too neutral? Is it too?
It should
neutral?
have emotionally positive meaning for you that kind of sums up these other beliefs. Whatever
Okay.
the phrasing, it must make sense to you, not to me.
Okay.
So if you say,
I
"I'm
am
only human,"
I am a valuable member of society. Oh, but then that doesn't really work with I accept my current limits. Oh no, I think that does.
well, within your limits, because you do have limits, literally.
Yeah, true.
How about I am valuable as I am?
Ooh, that's so good.
Let's keep society out of this.
I like it.
Because you are. I'm not saying you cannot become more valuable in the sense of functions you provide to other people and learning and growing and all these things. But
Yeah.
you are valuable as you are right now in the moment already.
That's awesome. Perfect. I like it.
Cool.
I love
Last
that.
one.
Nice.
I can lean on others. I can be myself and still fit in. I can trust the right people.
Yeah. I don't know. I can trust others. I think that's pretty much what it comes down to, isn't it?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I can trust others. So, Vincent, you're valuable. You care for yourself and you can trust others.
Aw, that's nice. That's sweet.
Okay.
Nice.
No,
Yeah,
now
I feel
you
it.
say
That's
it.
good.
No, you say
Oh
it.
man. All right. I am valuable as I am. I care for myself. I can trust others.
And you really can.
Right on.
Great. Let's take a breather and do one last thing for
Okay.
closing. So there's a closing ritual.
All right.
Because we have gone a long way and you have to have another class, is that right? Like in 15 minutes?
7:30, yeah. Oh yeah, sorry. No, 45 minutes.
Ah, okay. So we only need another 5 or something. So,
That's fine, yeah. 5 sounds good.
cool. Then we go to the beginning
Yep.
where everything started.
Oh no. The dungeon.
The dungeon. And I want you to talk me through all the boards. So I'm gonna just, click through the boards, do the screen sharing, and you tell me the story of our coaching session, where we started, the steps we took along the way, what they mean, and where we ended. Okay?
Oh, I'm kind of tired. Can we take like a small break first?
Sure. What do you propose?
Cool.
Please talk me through your story.
Yeah, sure. So like, can you give me an example? Like, what do I say?
Or what do you see?
Okay. Well, here, we're going to talk about we're going to talk about my relationship struggles that I've been having throughout my life. And so the struggles that I've been, do I talk about it like that? Like, I don't know.
Okay. Let me maybe give you some more context, okay?
Yeah, sure.
We learn by retelling our story in a different light. And that is how we learn to reprocess memories, which I told you earlier about, okay?
Okay.
If we want to assign new meaning to past struggles and change who we are tomorrow,
Yeah.
not who we were yesterday,
Okay.
then it's important that we retell our story in the light of
Okay.
newfound concepts, ideas. So we can go through this quite fast. At some point, you might want to be slower. We don't have to point out every little detail. You know, we want to just get the broad overview picture and what changed for you in this now like 2 hours that we have been talking.
Okay, so I'm going to talk about this is who I was before, and now I'm this new now I have these new beliefs. Like that?
Yeah, I guess you want to implement those. I'm not sure if you have them already, like 100%, right? That's a work in progress, I would argue.
Yeah, so
But
okay,
yeah,
so then
so yeah, just how you feel right now about the process, what changed for you, and retell me your story.
okay,
And
sure.
not post it by post it, right? So we go with let's take 5 to 10 minutes for this. Maximum
sure,
10,
sure.
really.
Perfect. Okay. So we had a coaching session here about my relationship struggles. I've been struggling to keep long-term friends and to trust people around me. And I've been taking on way too much responsibility and putting too much pressure on myself and having anxiety and a bit of paranoia around what happens around me in these senses. So we dug deep into my past, especially as a kid, where my friendship struggles started. And we talked about how my early childhood friends were either leaving or they were betraying me, continuously leaving me to feel alone. And then, and then as things went on, we kind of classified everything that happened into certain actions that happened in the moment, such as just grinding through uncomfortable loneliness in elementary school, and also my best friend, having an affair with my girlfriend at the time. So, but then we discovered that my strength is that I'm actually empathic. So, but the issue with this is that I was using my empathic strength too much, which became a hindrance, became hurtful instead of what was once really beneficial or could be used really beneficial and still could be, is being used overused and now is not beneficial.
Right.
Yeah. So the patterns. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. That's fine. Yeah, it's got to be short. So, so the key strengths that we discovered about myself, that I chose about myself, are that I'm self-aware, tactful, playful, perseverant, spiritual, appreciative, helpful, forgiving, curious, creative, and independent.
A lot of things you are.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So, and then we associated certain activities with those. So the switch.
No, wait, sorry, this is wrong. This is
Okay.
my beliefs, right?
Yeah,
Negative.
right.
It's all about negative beliefs here.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, so continuing, then I chose my negative beliefs about myself, which are many of them. I'll just read a few. I must keep everyone happy.
I must anticipate problems at all times, and I do not know how to say no to myself. All right. And so after I chose these things and discovered these things and went over these things about myself, we are going to make the switch from the negative beliefs, starting on making the switch from the negative beliefs to the positive, to make positive beliefs. So starting with the overuse paranoia, instead of believing I am afraid I will mess everything up, I'm choosing to believe I am only responsible for things I have reasonable control over.
Yeah.
And I could read one more. So instead of believing I often assume others will adjust to my needs, I can believe that I can lean on others.
Yeah. Then we had a small excursion on habits and their function.
Right.
Yeah.
So the small excursion we had on functional habits seemed important because it looks like this was kind of a bit of a, like you said, an excursion, but it seemed like it was tying into a lot of feelings, a lot of negative feelings and beliefs about myself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
And then we did some clustering.
So then we did some clustering. We clustered the negative beliefs and yeah,
came out on top with only 3 ones, actually.
Right. Yeah. So we clustered all those tons of negative beliefs into 3 main ones, 3 main master negative beliefs. I have to do it myself. I have to make sure to fit in, and I do not matter.
Yeah. Let's actually take those over here, because we also ended with 3 main positive beliefs.
Oh, cool. All right.
All right. So what happened here?
So then, sorry, I just froze for refresh for a second. So so creating my new identity with the positive beliefs, I am changing the negative belief from I do not matter to going through all the positive beliefs, the little positive beliefs, to I am valuable as I am. Then the next one is I have to make sure to fit in, going through the 2 small positive beliefs to I care for myself. And then the last one, I have to do it myself, going through this 3 small positive beliefs to I can trust others. And this is my new identity. I am valuable as I am. I care for myself. I can trust others.
That's a lot.
Yeah. I feel better.
Yeah. How do you feel right now?
I feel good.
Having laid out all of this, your
Yeah.
past struggles and the old belief, the new beliefs, seeing how that switch now in the end really nicely comes around, like these 3 strong negative ones and turning those into 3 positive ones.
Yeah, I agree. It's like going through everything from the stories, the initial stories, to choosing all my beliefs and then now clustering them and then replacing the negative ones with positive ones to have a better identity. Honestly, going through all that, because when I first read these, I didn't really feel it that much, but after doing all that and reading them at the end with all this confidence, I felt like it hit me. Yeah, like, wow, I can actually be this. I can be this.
How confident are you that you can be this, that you can do that for yourself?
I'm actually very confident. Yeah, I'm very confident. I'm very confident that I am valuable as I am, especially after all the validation you gave me during our session, and I believe it was authentic validation as you confirmed. So that really helped. And I care for myself. I'm very confident that I am comfortable of denying myself of empty pleasures. I treat myself as I would treat my own child. I mean, I can do that. I can do that. So I'm confident by doing that, I can care for myself. And then
I can lean on others. Yeah, I leaned on you. So clearly I can do that. I can be
Totally.
myself. It happens. So I could be myself and still fit in. Yeah, that's going to be something I'll have to practice more and more. But I believe I can do that. And I believe that that all these things tied together will lead me to trusting others.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this session.
No, thank you so much.